Conor McGregor is back. Welcome to Focus. My name is Ray Lalonde, frequent collaborator on RDS and on Cogeco Radio across Quebec. I'm a sports business analyst and keynote speaker with 33 years in the sports business industry. And this is Focus, my daily podcast that deals with the business of sports. So here we go. Conor McGregor returns to the octagon on Saturday night, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas in UFC 229. Now, I want to talk to you about Conor McGregor as a draw, as a star, as the most recognized mixed martial arts fighter on the planet today. And it doesn't matter that he's the best pound for pound. It doesn't matter that he's not even the champion right now. But what matters is that he is coming back after 2 years away from the octagon. And he's going to fight his good buddy, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And this guy is the real deal. And he is the current champion. And this is the belt that McGregor wants. And at the end of the day, he doesn't say much, Khabib. But McGregor will do the talking. He will sell the tickets. And this will be a record night for UFC. Now, I want to talk about McGregor, the businessman. I don't want to talk about the fight. I don't want to get into the technicalities of the fight. It's going to be a great fight. It wouldn't surprise me if Khabib actually beats McGregor on Saturday night. One thing's for sure is that this is going to be the first of a 6-fight deal McGregor signed with Dana White in the UFC. And it's important because it secures the short-term future for the UFC. One of the problems the UFC has had, one of the challenges, has been to replenish and replace the guys that just vanish and disappear. There's been too many guys, from John Jones to Brock Lesnar, that just come and go. And after a while, they need these star power fighters. They need the identification. They need fans to engage with fighters. The problem is it's a very violent sport, as you know, and it's not easy to stick around that long because there's a huge toll on your health. But McGregor is in for 6 more fights at least, and he will be well paid to do this because the fight is going to sell at UFC.TV for $65 on pay-per-view. And Dana White has gone out on a limb saying that he expects 3 million buys. Now, there's never been a UFC fight that's even had 2 million buys. This will be the biggest night for UFC and the biggest gate because ticket sales on site will reach a gate of $17 million. $17 million is in an NHL arena where the Golden Knights play, where you would have 18 to 20,000 depending on the configuration, and you would sell tickets at $100. You might have a gate of $2.5 million for a hockey game. 17 million is the gate on Saturday night. 3 million buys at $65. That's $195 million. Who else can sell and move the needle like Conor McGregor in terms of fights, mixed martial arts? So that money is going to be divided in this way. There's a purse for each fighter. There's sponsorship money. There's the bonus money. And then there's a share of the pay-per-view. My expectation would be that he's going to earn between $60 and $70 million once this is over from his fight share, because this is a number that cannot be repeated unless McGregor is there. The only fights that I would see matching something like this is that if he'd ever fight GSP. But Khabib is the real deal. This is going to be a legitimate fight. And McGregor is not really your best commercial endorser, but he is by far the best salesman that the UFC can have. Because at the end of the day, his mental toughness, his warfare, his mouth, just going at it in the press conferences, in the pre-PR tour, in the weigh-in, in all of the occasions where he's out there in front of the media, McGregor sells. And the media does a great job of reporting all of this. So this is a night not to miss on Saturday because you're going to see the current champ against Conor McGregor, the biggest name the sport has known, and Dana White's cash cow. That's what you've got on Saturday night. I would want everybody to tune in and watch the result of this fight because it's going to be something special. As far as the spectacle is concerned, you got to remember how UFC has gone from a cage fight that was kind of like censored to a mainstream sports product, sports and entertainment component that sells, that is covered by sports news everywhere. There's been a long road for the UFC to reach this kind of level of popularity, and you got to give credit to Dana White because he's the mastermind behind all this. This has been Focus. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Real Ray Lalonde. You can share the podcast with friends. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, and it's on SoundCloud. Thanks for being there. This is Ray Lalonde. Talk to you soon.